India, despite being the land of Vatsyayana and his Kama Sutra, has always been considered a conservative country. But the case was not the same till centuries ago, as there are myriad Indian temples in India featuring erotic wall carvings and sculptures that stand witness to the fact today. In fact, as per historical records, sex awareness played a big part in the education system back then. Today in this video, we will talk about such temples which have erotic carvings and sculptures. Let's take a tour of some of those Indian temples that are more famous for their erotic carvings than the gods inside. Everyone must be aware of the Khajuraho temples, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is globally renowned for its explicit erotic sculptures depicting various sexual positions. The artwork outside the temple that is found to be the most interesting by tourists is a depiction of the four goals of Hinduism: Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. Hence, all the erotic imagery that has so enthralled tourists. The temple was constructed during the reign of Chandala rulers between AD 900 and 1130. Number 2. Markandeshwar Temple, Maharashtra. Markandeshwar Temple is located at the bank of the sacred Wainganga River in Markanda village in Gadchiroli district, built in 8th to 12th century. The ancient temple complex of Markandeshwar is popularly called as the Khajuraho of Vidarbha. Number 3. Sun Temple, Orissa. The walls of this famous Sun Temple in Konark are adorned with many sculptures, and depiction of carnal activity not only shows polygamy but same-sex relationships as well, a topic that is, surprisingly, a taboo now. This temple, with its rather crazy and scandalous erotic positions, has all the potentials to give Khajuraho temples a tough competition. Number 4. Virupaksha Temple, Karnataka. Situated in Hampi, Karnataka, on the banks of Tungabhadra River, the temple boasts of some erotic imagery on the outer walls, widely known for its erotic imagery on the outer walls. The outer walls of the temple depict some beautiful sensuous artwork, wherein the most famous scene has a nude woman being looked at and admired by the people around her. Number 5. Jagdish Mandir, Udaipur. Originally known as the Jagannath Rai Temple, is a 3-storied temple elaborately carved. While the main structure inside the temple is of black stone, other structures are made of metals like brass. The Jagdish Mandir temple also has some erotic imagery, and the explanation for the same is in keeping with the others, that the outer walls of the temple symbolize the worldly pleasures that humans need to give up to reach the inner sanctum or God. Number 6. Padawali, Madhya Pradesh. Lost in the greenery near Chambal River, the Padawali ruins still stand tall and beautiful, built in 10th century, ensnaring tourists who visit the tiny village. Though most of the temples are now in ruins, the statues and carving on the walls, tops and the stairs are still intact, giving people a fair idea of the stories they held. Among the various sculptures, there are also some erotic sculptures on the outer temple walls in various positions. Number 7. Sun Temple, Gujarat. The Sun Temple at Modhera in Gujarat was constructed in the 11th century and lies on the banks of a river, Pushpavati. Though the temple has detailed architecture in the form of sculptures with connected dots of present and past. The temple also has erotic sculptures, and the reason cited for these sculptures is that in the olden era, sex was neither considered impure nor moralized, as it is today. It was seen as a pure act that brought fertility in the world and helped give birth. Number 8. Ossian, Rajasthan. The inclusion of erotic and sexual imagery on temple walls is not limited only to the Hindu religion. Even Jain temples have such imagery and sculptures carved on the outer walls of their derasars. Ossian is an ancient town located in the middle of the Thar Desert, often known as the Khajuraho of Rajasthan, was built in 8th to 11th century. Along with these sculptures, there were also sculptures of nagas, entwined snakes, and erotic imagery, giving the people an idea that sex was treated as one of the worldly pleasures, equal to other pleasures, and not looked down upon. Number 9. Tripurantaka Temple, Karnataka. Another temple in Karnataka, Tripurantaka Temple, is a temple constructed in 1070 CE in today what is known as Shivamogga. The temple is mainly famous for the intricate stone carvings that adorn the sides and edges of windows and screens. The temple has a lot of sculptures from the Kama Sutra carved on the outer walls, along with a huge mythical two-faced bird believed to have been carved to scare away elephants from entering the premises. Number 10. Kailash Temple, Ellora. Situated in a small part of the Ellora caves, the monolithic structure of the Kailash Temple is designed to resemble Mount Kailash, believed to have been constructed between 757–783 CE by the ruler Krishna. It is famous for its vertical creation. In fact, workers started at the top of the rock and continued downwards. The sculptures carved are done in a way that on the left side there are sculptures for the followers of Lord Shiva, and on the right for the followers of Lord Vishnu. Number 11. Jain Temple, Ranakpur. A temple dedicated to Adinath, the first Jain Tirthankar. Ranakpur Temple is situated close to Udaipur. The temple was constructed entirely out of white marble and took 65 years to complete from 1389 to 1458. The erotic carvings depicted here are unique in some way, as they show multiple partners in a row. The most surprising part about the sculpture is that no two carvings are alike. Number 12. Waramdeo, Chhattisgarh. Waramdeo temples are located at Chhattisgarh and are a group of 4 temples, the earliest of which was built in 7th to 11th century, also called as Khajuraho of Chhattisgarh, given the number of erotic architecture on the temples. The temple was built under the reign of kings who are believed to have practiced tantrism and occult, and hence many of the sculptures on the walls are related to occult sciences. Number 13. Nanda Devi Temple, Almora. The temple is a simple temple but has some erotic carvings on the walls. The symbol of these elements on the temple is urging the people to give up their pleasures to enjoy the afterlife. Number 14. Lingaraja Temple, Bhubaneswar. Lingaraja Temple in Bhubaneswar of Odisha is a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. The temple has animal and mythological graffiti as well as sculptures. The temple also has a lot of erotic art and images from the Kama Sutra. Number 15. Hangal Fort, Karnataka. Hangal lies about 75 kilometers west of the Tungabhadra River and east of the Arabian Sea. It was built in the 12th century by Kalyani Chalukyas. All around the temple there are more than 50 erotic images in different poses, where the couples are involved in various erotic activities. Here you can see a nude, beautiful female figure. These are beautifully carved stone pillars on either side, followed by 2 beautiful couples. The face has been defaced. This is another image from the Rishi Vatsyayan's Kama Sutra. Here the couple is engaged in some tantra activity. One of the thoughts is that even today people avoid visiting the temples. Here again, a different position from the Kama Sutra has been depicted. Karma is a very essential part of human life.
Here we'll end the video. If you liked the video, please write it down in the comment box. And if you want a second part of it, please write about that also. For more details, you can visit our website encryptedpast.com or follow us on Instagram. We will meet you soon with another wonderful video.